Hey guys, I'm Nicole and welcome to my home. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I thought I would try to do something a little different and make a little sit down video outside because it is so nice out here. I hope it's not too loud though. One of my chickens, she just laid an egg and she's being very loud in that direction. And then over here, it sounds like there's some birds that are fighting or something like that. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. And they're kind of loud on this side. But I hope you guys have had a really great June so far. It's been good over here. We got a lot of rain last week, which was very much needed. It hadn't really rained much the whole season, really. And so last week was nice. All of my plants in my raised bed garden got a good water in, and it was nice to not have to like worry about doing that to my garden for the week. But now everything is greened up and it's just so pretty. I mean, summer is here. It's just awesome. I'm trying to think of what we're going to do for the 4th of July. Normally we don't do a whole lot for that, but I think we're going to do like a little cookout at our house, and also I might get some new like water toys for my kids because they've been asking for that type of thing. And so I'm thinking that I probably will do that as well as a surprise for them, and I think they're going to be excited about that. And then also I think that I might try to find a local fireworks show to go to. A couple years ago, I decided I didn't want to do fireworks at our house anymore because I had learned a lot about how it kind of disrupts wildlife, and I don't know, it's just not the greatest thing for the animals, the noise, and I just thought, I'm not going to do that at our house most likely anymore. But we didn't do any fireworks last year. I don't think we didn't go to any fireworks or anything. But this year, I think we're going to try to. There's a couple of options around. I just have to figure out like the days and the times and all of that stuff. And so I'm going to get that figured out pretty soon. So that's exciting. Since it's almost July, I'm going to be really starting just making a concerted effort to work through like all of our homeschool plans. To be honest, at the beginning of summer, I did a really good job with getting a few things like purchased and figured out, but I kind of stopped like maybe a third of the way through. And so I have to get all of that figured out. I live in Georgia where you have to send in a declaration of intent. So I'm going to get that sent in to the state, and just get all of the rest of our homeschool plans going and put together. So I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, it's usually like it's a big expense too. And so I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I started a month ago, to get like a little bit of that expense out of the way. And now I need to, follow through and get everything else purchased. And so I want to do that really soon. Hopefully by mid-July, I'll have that all purchased, figured out, and done. I'm really excited because my husband and sons have been building a new deck for us. It is amazing. It's going to be 12 feet by 24 feet. It's the same size footprint of the deck that used to be on this house before we bought it. And so we just kind of are rebuilding it just like it was, but it is so nice, and I can't wait. I can't wait to homeschool out there and just enjoy it and just, eat out there and everything else. So I'm really excited. It kind of overlooks one of my other garden areas, and so that's really exciting for me. So I guess we've been trying to kind of slow down this summer. We've had a few weeks of busyness. My girls, they went to a dance camp with my 21-year-old daughter, who's a dance teacher, earlier in the season. And then we had some dental appointments and we had some eye doctor appointments. But I really just want to kind of take the next few weeks just to slow down, to enjoy life, to enjoy my family. I know all you mamas, you know this very well, that time just goes by so fast, and I just really want to enjoy this summer with my kids. I want them to make some great memories, and I want to have some great memories too with them. And so, yeah, I just want to try to figure out a few more things to do around here. I really like to stay home based as much as I can. I love our house. I love the life we have here. I'm so grateful to God for it. I used to not always feel that way. It took me years of just really surrendering my life to God and surrendering my wants and needs to really get to the point where, I'm just like, Lord, whatever your will is, that's what I want for my life. And He has helped me to be content at home. And it's so much better to be content than to just be worrying and striving for more all the time. We still, like right now we have, I don't know, we're not really lacking space, but it would be nice if we had a little bit more space. Our 3-year-old is still bed sharing with us, which I'm trying to get him out into his own bed, but he's not really having it yet. So I'm gonna give him a little bit more time there. But you know, we do want to start converting our basement into more rooms and some other things. But first, we have a few more, like, I don't know, just aesthetic things that are like were wrong with this house when we first bought it that we need to address. And I really feel strongly that that's probably the right thing to do. I have like skipped around a little bit, or we have when we've done renovations where, you know, we've done something that was like fixing something, but then we went ahead and like built something else that had nothing to do with fixing the existing house. But right now I kind of feel really strongly that we should really just fix this house. And you know, we're getting there. I am so grateful that my husband has been like, there's so many things that he has not known how to do, like how to do it, but he has been like willing to learn, and it has saved us so much money for him to be taking on these projects himself. When we did do the roof, we hired that out because one, that's a really huge project, and you know, we don't want it to like be raining in amongst, you know, putting the roof on, because it would take more than just a day for him to do it. And then also on the back side of our house, it's kind of like a, you know, fairly big drop off if he was to fall, and I didn't personally feel comfortable with him being up there and doing that. And so we did hire the roof and our gutters out at the same time. But other than that, he's done it all, and it's just been great. It's been a huge financial, I don't know, blessing for us. It's helped bring us financial peace. And it's wonderful. And so like if you can find a good fixer-upper, which right now it's hard, this market is crazy, I tell you what, but if you can find a good house that, and you know that you can put the work into it, that can really, I don't know, it can be helpful. It can really help get you the house that you want. And I'm just very grateful, and I'm trying to be patient. My husband always tells me I need to be more patient, and it's very true, because that is one of the things that I struggle with. I tend to lack patience sometimes. When I get an idea in my head, I'm very like gung-ho about it, and I want to get it done like right then and there. But this has been a lesson in patience for me. I know God has like used this house renovation project as a whole to just teach me patience. We've been here for 3 years now, and oh, it has changed so much. It has like gotten so much better than it was, and it's just turning into such a lovely place to be. But at first, you know, it wasn't quite that way, and I would lack patience. And even now, I'll say I'm lacking a little bit of patience in another area, which is it's kind of silly, and I'm trying my best just to be like, you know, this is silly, just get over it. But whenever we moved to this house, the house before, it had a creek on the property, and it was so nice, and I loved it so much. And I thought for sure that we'd be able to purchase a little bit of land close to where we live now with the creeks for us to enjoy, and just to have that extra water source, that kind of security of having a water source. And so far, nothing has worked out, and it's been a long time. And so kind of the past, I don't know, couple of months, we've been like searching again for that, and so far, again, nothing has like worked out. And I can tell I'm getting a little discouraged. My husband's like, patience, Nicole, patience. And I know he's right, and I know the right thing will come along when it's supposed to, even if it's supposed to. It might not be even something that we need. And so yeah, so I'm trying to really just keep that in my heart, and just continuously tell myself that I have been given everything that I need, and that's absolutely true, and just to have patience and just to enjoy everything that we have. This summer I really want to enjoy our outdoors. It's just, oh my goodness, the gardens are just the best they've ever been. But I mean, this is our 3rd year here, and so I have put a good bit of time each year into the gardens. This year I've done a little bit less as far as vegetable gardening goes, but on the other side of the house, like these zucchini plants that I have are humongous. They are like nearly up to my shoulder, and I'm short, I'm 5'2", but I've never had zucchini and summer squash plants that are so huge, and they're giving us so many zucchinis and summer squash, which is awesome. Some of the other plants I have going on aren't doing as great. I just harvested onions, and they kind of gave like not, I don't know, they just did not bulb up as big as I hoped they would. They didn't do as good as last year, which I didn't fertilize them as much as I did last year, so it's probably all my fault. But it's okay, I guess. You know, some years are good for some things, some years are good for other things. And so I just wanted to stop in and give you guys just a little update. You know, just tell you where we're at. I'm trying to learn patience still, even though I'm 42 years old. I think it's one of those things that, you know, eventually I will get there, and I am much better at being patient than I used to be. You know, I'm just doing my best to try to live my life the way God wants me to live it, and to be a blessing to my family, and to be a blessing to those around me. And I don't always succeed, but I do think it's a good goal for us wives and mamas to attain to, or to try to reach. And so that's what I'm doing around here, and just trying to enjoy a really nice, good, sweet, and slow summer with my family. So thank you guys so much for stopping in with me today, and I will talk with you soon.